Destiny and purpose is my fate, from good to great. By the sunrise and the moonshine, with diligence I'll go for mine. I can't stop, won't stop, I've came too far. Soaring through the clouds, I don't need a constellation, I'm my own star. Shining bright with a light that led my soul to freedom. No longer bound by the chains of doubt and despair, so let the sounds of victory resound, and let the world know that I'm here. No fear, no stress, no struggles, no strife. I can't stop, won't stop, as I smell the aroma of victory through my nostrils, God-breathed life.
Well, this year's summit is the sixth one, and we're now seeing a lot of the work that we did in the previous summits come to fruition in reference to the kids' performances, their interaction, and their just general behavior at the summit is just tremendous.
I think it's real great to have it at a college campus. We get to experience a little college life for a couple of days.
A lot of kids aren't able to, have college tours for various reasons. And I think that this allows kids to get a feeling for how the college life may be and what you should expect. And I think it also teaches responsibility.
It gives them a good feel of what it's like to be in a college university setting. Everything from living in the dorms to eating in the dining halls, things of that nature. And it's really important to give them exposure at an early age, because I think it plants seeds and gives them something to look forward to.
The workshops that we offer at the summit begin to prepare our young men. A lot of our workshops, like how to manage money, how to interact with females, and simple things, even how to eat at a dining table, are all important if you're going to be successful. And we want our young men to not be surprised by anything, but be prepared to be successes in the future.
Everything you do has either a positive or a negative impact on everybody in your inner circle.
These are the fundamental things you must do to achieve wealth. And let me say one thing right away. Everybody in this room can be in the top 10 to 20%.
I think it's important that everyone understand how important the management of money is and how important management of themselves are. And the way you do that and the fundamentals that I talked about today with these students, and they're very bright students, are these. Number one, you have to spend less than you make. And you have to save and invest the rest. You have to know what money means to you. Why are you going after this money? You have to stay out of debt, and by any means necessary.
Hearing from businessmen who have accomplished various different things in their lives, that went through hurdles and yet came out as being successful business people, all of them had a common message that they had to work and that life was a struggle. From the womb until the tomb, life is a struggle, but if you endure and if you prepare yourself, you can be successful.
I found that anything that's worth doing takes work. And it's hard, but I'm coming towards the end, and it's not impossible.
Getting a change and coming around a new environment for a few days, seeing pretty much nothing but black, positive, inspirational figures, it really reset your mindset.
I think that's great, actually, like for them to be successful and come back and let us know what they went through and how they got to where they're going, and letting us know it's still possible.
Our participants understand that they are no different than those gentlemen that may be millionaires, own 150 McDonald's, 200 houses, a high-level person in the university. We all start at ground zero, and we work our way towards success.
I had a dream to start off with. I wanted to be my own boss, and I took time and got trained. I run across so many people that they think that there's a shortcut. There is no shortcut. But I think the fact that you start coming to events like this, hearing these guys that have been around and made it happen, you can see that anybody can do this. And sometimes people think that, you know what, that guy did it, but I can't. That's not true. The only difference between the people that make it and the ones that don't is that they work a lot harder at it, and they don't quit.
I'll take back that I have to keep moving forward. I've learned many times that you're always going to fail, and you're going to have to get back up from your failures.
I like coming to the Teen Summit because they're a strong man, African-American man, that have been through a struggle just to get to where they are, and now they're coming back to their communities and offering us opportunities and giving us like their perspective of life, so that way we have a chance to like live our life.
We want you all to get knowledge, because never again we want any of you standing on a street corner, on a roof, waiting for the man, a woman, or a government to do for you what you otherwise could do for yourself. Brother, man, we got to get some knowledge. We got to put some dirt beneath our feet. We got to put some wind behind our back. And we got to put something in our head so that we can take care of our... What I presented to the kids today is, in a nutshell, is the essence of what I call life. Life for me is an acronym, L-I-F-E. And that acronym stands for living intelligently forever. We now live in a society, especially in our community, where it seems like we trade and barter ignorance like it's a stock on Wall Street. And Dr. Martin Luther King said there's nothing more disturbing than blatant ignorance and conscientious stupidity. We have to be intelligent.
Mr. Calvin Mackey's presentation was incredible all the way through from start to finish.
It motivated me to keep doing the right thing, to keep being focused.
I feel like he connected his life to our life, and he just kept it real with us.
Jay-Z said, I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. It's not where I've been, but where I'm about to. But Jay-Z never told you where he was about to go. Every time you see Jay-Z now, he doesn't have on no big baggy jeans or no big white tee or no big rag on his head or no hoodie on his head. Every time you see Jay-Z now, he has on because it's always about the suit. But he showed you self-hate, misogyny, disrespect, and ignorance so that he can make enough money so that he could be up in a press box at the Super Bowl with me and George Bush. Somebody been had, somebody been took, somebody been run amok, somebody been hoodwinked, somebody been bamboozled, and it looks like you. For our kids, some of the biggest challenges is one, first and foremost, is really access to real role models, real people doing real things to help them understand the confusion in their head.
My mom is a single parent, you know, and so not having a father figure but being around positive men is just really encouraging, and it shows you the way you should live, and what light you should go to, and it uplifts you instead of brings you down.
The benefits of the networking session allows our young people to learn how to interact in a public setting and how to reach out to other individuals and begin to learn how to approach people, because they begin to learn that they can call people and network with people. While they may not have all the answers, they can call someone, ask them.
They had eye contact. They gave me their hand immediately.
With anything, whether it's networking or interviewing or going just to a new job, the more you practice, the better you get. And so giving them an opportunity to practice those skills is something that will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
I love meeting new people, getting a chance to network, because one thing that has taught us that it's not always what you know, it's who you know, and connections is a big part to success.
I think having an opportunity to go to various different venues and see things like the Aviation Center expands their horizons. And so they get the exposure of going to see what an aviation center they had, the exposure of seeing various different types of planes, learning the history of aeronautics. That's very important to our young people. So what we believe when we have these summits, that we believe in exposing the youngsters to things that they would not traditionally be exposed to within their respective communities. Corporations can sponsor individuals to come to the summit. They can sponsor various aspects of the summit, as well as they can provide an opportunity for these young men to work, whether it's after school or in internships over the summer with their respective businesses.
Some of the corporations have donated white shirts for the formal dinner, ties for that formal dinner. Also, the Boys and Girls Clubs of America has donated supplies like pens and pencils and notebooks, etc. So we need those kinds of supplies to help the young people absorb and retain the type of information that's being disseminated.
A summit like this is needed because most African American males from the ages 12 to 18 don't have a responsible or mature male role model in their life. So they want to know what to do when they have a situation, anything like that. So gangs, drugs, and violence, like those are the things that most teenagers our age will fall right into.